Yo, what it do, y'all? It's your boy Lambo, Calrissian here, coming at you with another build-up. And I took a break from last week because I was out of town. Well, getting ready to get out of town. But it just felt right to do 23 and 24 together. So let's go ahead and get straight into it then, shall we? Because of how work and my schedules are and everything like that, I feel like I don't do enough discussing or debating. So if you're at the end of this video, if you guys have any questions for me, definitely shoot them at me in my Discord. You could do it in a group chat. You don't have to send it to me privately. I like having open discussions with everybody and kind of figuring out what's what, so we can kind of get rid of these excess, these, I won't say cancer, but get rid of these, weird speculations and stuff, so we can get, better confirming and stuff like that. Because some people just don't understand how, like, power scaling works in, like, a story, like writing versus just what it actually is. Prime example. Bloodstark, and it's episode 24, because this is where we're going to open up at. I'll go back and merge 23 and 24 for the Funky Brothers and Rogue, but episode 24 opens, and midway through, Sento and Bloodstark gets into a fight. Bloodstark openly tells this man, you can't beat me until you get into Hazard Trigger. But I'm confused, because like when you threw hands with RTS, you left out of there with an L. I don't get it. And then all of a sudden, as I've said multiple times, this man has been holding back. I've been telling y'all this man has been holding back. So all these old trans steam guns at the same level, that garbage out of here. Told you I was smart. I'm right. But all jokes aside, this does confirm that Bloodstark to a certain degree has been holding back exponentially. His combat experience combined with whatever he has going on now, whether he's shooting himself up in the backgrounds of episodes, we don't know, giving himself the juice, but it's obviously the tale. And this is an example of power scaling and giving him power because of the sake of the story. Notice his behavior and his personality. He's too relaxed. He's too just calm. Everything is going the way he wants it to. Nothing has happened where he's felt like super threatened to get to the point where he goes, whoa, I really need to pull out some kind of secret weapon, or these guys are getting way too strong for me. No, he openly invites everybody to get stronger. But that doesn't stop anything from him, or doesn't freak him out. He's not even unfazed. Like, he let Hazard build, by the way. Pirate Russia is pretty goddamn cool. We didn't get to see a lot of it fleshed out, but it's pretty sick. We saw him just get the hands put on him by that form, and he was unfazed. Didn't seem injured, like not too bad. Yeah, he staggered, absolutely was staggered, but he wasn't, I'm on the ground, I can't get up. Nothing like that. I'm telling you kids, there's more to Bloodstark than meets the eye. He's that wild card, that variable that's out there, and only when we start seeing him panicking about strength is when we're going to figure out how strong he is. So until then, he has to be at Hazard Trigger stage. Has to be. Maybe higher. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Once again, like I said, he's suppressing his power. So what I've seen so far is that he's as strong as RTS, or probably higher than that. Like I said, he's casual, too much casual, like, about everything. He's just too casual. Love this dude. I could probably do a whole episode about him, but that's not why y'all here. Y'all here for me to talk about the Funky Brothers and how they put my man Kibo on a t-shirt. And we're here to talk about Night Rogue, how he just been handing out exploding L's. So the Funky Brothers open up, and we automatically know that they're going to be a lot stronger. In order for you to really anticipate how powerful a character is, once again, power scaling by story, you have to introduce another character more powerful than them. The Funky Brothers seem to be at least as strong or more powerful than RTS. I argue that they're slightly stronger than RTS because they were able to beat Al Hazard pretty easily. They just jumped him. Yeah, they jumped him, but these guys definitely have military training on their hands. They've been practicing, boy. They've been in the gym, hooping and training, getting the swole on. So then when Kiba came out to go save his people, he just took a fat L for, I won't say for nothing, but he definitely took a fat L. Seeing what they can do, they both use the gun respectively. One thing I do like is that they both transform with the same gun. They just pass it to each other, and then one gets the knife while the other one gets it, and they change weapons on the fly, and I think that's pretty interesting. But in terms of power scaling, these guys are pretty strong, because now they're able to keep up with Grease, and Grease was supposed to be like the badass at the time before Hazard Trigger showed up. So them beating Grease shows precedent to how powerful that they are. RTS and Cross Dragon after his new power up. Now they're able to handle those two one-on-one easy. They really wasn't getting beat up. It was a lot of hand swapping going on. Then Rogue shows up. Jesus Christ. Rogue comes on this. First of all, that costume is amazing. Let me sidetrack for a minute. Jesus Christ, that costume is good Lord. There's only a handful of things out there that make me go, ooh yeah. And that suit, boy, that suit made me go, ooh yeah. It was, oh my goodness. With all of the jokes aside, Rogue came in and he just like dominated everyone and showed everyone. Okay, cool. Lambo, you said that Hazard build was the top of the food chain, right? Not anymore. It's on me. He dog walks powered up cross charge with one shot. He one-shots Rabbit Tank Sparking. He also does hit the dramatic one-shot of Hazard trigger build. So that automatically puts him at the top of the food chain immediately. And we're talking about Hazard trigger build who dog walked everybody. Now the question is what would snapped build do versus Night Rogue? Or excuse me, just Rogue, because Night Rogue is a trans team gun. But against Rogue, I don't even think like possessed Sento or snapped Sento would ever put the hands on him. He's just too powerful. Now, unless he snaps and his hazard level grows, as Blood Stark mentioned when they were kind of swapping hands and he was testing his powers out, that would be something interesting we could hear and see as well. Now, as dope as these episodes were in terms of plot and everything like that, in terms of power scaling, wasn't really a whole lot to talk about. That's why it was easy for me to squeeze both episodes together like this. There's nothing too insane to really go over. I don't want to really go super in-depth into Rogue today because we don't know a lot about the cracked full bottles. I haven't done any kind of research on them, no kind of scans or anything like that. I'm just waiting for the episodes to kind of give me that information, and then I'll come back with you for that. If you guys want me to, I can definitely do some research on that and kind of figure out where's where or what's what in terms of slash drivers being used with the jellies versus using a cracked full bottle versus using a regular full bottle. But like I said, wasn't really a whole lot to talk about from like the combination of both episodes, but Blood Stark is holding back all the time. I'm telling you, look up the word suppression, kids. It's a real word. Also, don't fight Rogue, because Rogue gonna give you an exploding L. And even if you don't fight Rogue, if you run into the Funky Brothers, run, because they super quick about putting you on a t-shirt. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more comment writing and Super Sentai Weekly goodness, and in the comment section below, like I said, hash it out with me. Let's not really argue, but let's talk a little bit. You got any questions, I'll try to answer them, or just some statements out. Don't be afraid to help and talk to each other too. If you guys are in my Discord, you can just at me on Discord, a question from the build up, and we can go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna get off now. I'm Lambo Calrissian, reminding you guys to keep calm, toe cool.